Good morning. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, great minds. Good morning, partners. Welcome to CIG Sunday Night Live. This edition promises to be a great one for us. And I'm super excited. I'm so much in anticipation of the goodies that will be dished out tonight. My name is Simply Seton, your regular anchor on this platform, and I'm reaching you live from the CIG studios. Welcome, welcome. For tonight, I won't be doing it alone, and I've got with me a very good friend, a very good sister, a coach, and also, don't let me give too much accolades because she likes to keep a very low profile. She's a business coach and she runs an academy called Treasure Hub in Ogudu. Join me to welcome Coach Marvel.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning.
So tonight, I'm feeling heat up already. Why? Because of this personality coming to us this night in person of Ivory Olu. So our topic tonight says relationship, building blocks for business. So she wants to give us the technical know-how more than the regular way of which way you must have known. I want you to actually sit back, get your notepad, get everything you need to know, open your minds so that you will get good nuggets tonight and prepare to ask her questions because she's ready to answer as many questions as she can bring. Thank you, thank you. So I'm going to introduce Ivory Olu.
Ivory Olu is a leading personal development coach, founder of the Jet Speed Millionaires Group, a fast-growing organization of men and women from diverse backgrounds, continents, and professions with a common vision to create a better life and future for themselves and others. She's also a sought-after team-building consultant with a burning passion to train and guide individuals and business owners to clarify and achieve their specific goals in business, finance, health, and wellness through personal development and teamwork. She holds a BSc in marketing and a Master of Policy and Administrative Studies, both at the University of Calabar. Ivory also holds a certification with the South-South Entrepreneurship Development Center. She is the CEO of the Jet Speed Business Academy, an academy specifically designed to help turn ordinary people into extraordinary leaders in the MLM industry. Ivory Olu is a fellow of the Institute of Policy, Diplomacy and Management and Customer Relationship Management. As an accomplished professional with 12 years of banking industry experience, having worked with 3 multinational banks and attended a raft of other relevant courses that range from customer service, project management, wealth management, and sales and marketing. Ivory is one of the top leaders of Long Reach Bioscience International, a Chinese direct selling company with over $4 billion in assets and has an incredible presence in Nigeria and over 183 other countries. Among her favorite quotes are, "Life isn't about achieving someone's success. It's about creating success for yourself. Stop saying it didn't work for me. Better to say I didn't work for it." A focused, diligent, and consistent person will always see results, no matter the business or company. She's a wife, a mother of 3, and a Christian who builds all her ideas and projects on the unshaken principles of discipline, hard work, and integrity. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you an Amazon, the delectable Ivory Olu.
You're welcome, boss.
I was wondering if that is still me.
Actually, your profile so encouraging. I won't say it's intimidating because some of us would like to be like you. And what I found out was is that the profile was still not completed. And I wonder if it were to be completed. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, sir.
So
we can do with that for now.
yeah. So you have the floor and I'll share your slide.
Thank you, Coach Marvel. It's been so long. I've missed you a lot, you know that. I can see quite a couple of people here. I can see my two-step director, Blessing Oyeta, and I love you, Mom. I love you so much. I appreciate you. I can see, oh, my SD3, my mentor. Good evening, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I can see Bessie. I can see Adeola, Adediran. Oh, thank you so very much. I think I'm also here to learn. Thank you so very much. Thank you so much. I think we can start, right?
Yes, you can shoot now. Okay.
So we've done the introduction already, so I don't want to go into more introduction, but like Coach Marvel already said, for me, we are here for training. This is a training ground. And if you open up your mind, because your mind is like a parachute, if you open it, it will definitely work for you. You know how a parachute works? If you don't open a parachute, you wouldn't know how much or how far it can take you when you really need it. So that's what I always say. So today we're talking about relationship building blocks for business. Okay, so my intro, like, I know that we are here for business. And if you were asked, you know, what makes a business successful? Plenty of people will say a unique, unforgettable product and ability to deliver an amazing customer service. So people look at products and look at customer service. That is very good. That's very amazing. But there's a factor that if you can achieve that, the other ones, you know, will just be a walkover, and that is relationship. Relationship, business connections. That is what a lot of people have not identified. That's the ingredient that a lot of people need to identify in business. And connections come with relationship. Some of this relationship can come to you naturally. You know, some of us, we are easy to blend with people. We are easy to interact. We are easy to find ourselves in a place and we don't struggle, okay? While some people, it will take time and effort. The same way, even in business, it takes time and effort to build relationships. So it's very important that we look at that aspect of relationship. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to define what is relationship. I need to give us that definition. There's a lot of definition for relationship, actually. But before then, what is the objective of this training? First of all, I want you to understand that relationship is absolutely key. if you want to build success in your business. Your product might be outstanding, your customer service might be wonderful, but you need relationship. So as we go on, you would understand better. I also want you to understand that it's possible for you to build business partnership irrespective of the business you own. There are not some business that require relationship. Every business requires relationship. Every business requires people. Like we say, people is money. So it doesn't matter the kind of business you're doing, you need people to run that business. And for you to have people run that business, you need to build relationship. That's number two. Then number three, I want you to understand that developing a strong mutual beneficial business relationship is not just for you to gain more customers. You know, some people, they just want people to join their business so that they can sell their products or say that they can offer their service. No, relationship goes beyond that. When you build relationship in business, it helps you learn from other people. It helps you expand your knowledge. It helps you build trust and commitment. We're in a business, you know, in my company, we're actually in a business. But the truth is, that is not the only business we are doing. We are also doing other businesses aside what were our plan A. You know, we say have multiple plan A, plan B, plan C. We have all that. Now, the relationship you build is what will help you grow those other businesses, the different kinds of businesses you're running. So it's very important. Those are the three major things I want us to, you know, take home today, even if you don't take home any other thing. So, but before I go into business relation, I really want it to be business, 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 okay? There is, what does relationship mean? You know, I took two meanings. One from Oxford Dictionary, the other one's from Collins English. Oxford Dictionary says, relationship is it defines the way in which two people or groups or countries behave towards each other or deal with each other. So relationship has to do with how you behave towards one another. It has to do with how you deal with one another. That's Oxford Dictionary. Collins says, the state of being connected. I think I like the Collins English Dictionary. Relationship is the state of being connected. So you can be connected by marriage, by birth. You can also be connected by mutual dealings or feelings that exist between two people. People can come into relationship, marriage, your spouse, you know, affair and all that. So relationship has to do with a connection. It has to do with a connection, building a connection. Very, very, very important. So when you understand exactly what relationship is, you can now apply it into different areas. Like I said, today, I really want to talk about business, but there are different kinds of relationships, so many. I was trying to, you know, get the different kinds of relationship. There are so many kinds of relationship. You have the employee relationship, mentor-mentee relationship, business relationship, you know. You have a lot of relationship, but I now decided to group them into three. So if you look at my slide, you will see that there are three. I grouped them into three. One is personal relationship or discretionary relationship that may not be relevant to your profession or your business. Some of us have relationships like that. We have friends, you know, people we hang out, we chat with. They don't have anything to do with our business. They don't have anything to do with our career, but we keep them as relationship. Now we have functional relationship. Those ones are the relationship basically everybody has. Customer relationship and colleague if you're working, maybe employer, employee, you know, and all that. Now, for us who are business people, the top category is strategic relationship. And the interesting part about strategic relationship is you can build personal relationship from strategic relationship. You can build functional relationships from strategic relationships. So strategic relationship extends to every part of your life and your business. So I'm going to focus on that for the purpose of this training. I hope that is okay with us. Now, Ivy says something, business relationship is an investment with big assets on ROR. You know, everybody is interested in ROI, return on investment. If I put in this money to do this business, what is my return on investment? If I do this, if I buy these products to sell, what is my return on investment? Now, there is something called return on relationship. That's to tell you how important it is. Relationships are very important, whether it's marital, whether it's business, whether it has to do with your career. It's very, very important, and there is a return on it. So business relationship, like I defined here, are the connections you make with other professionals. Remember, we're talking about business. They may also involve connections you need to make with important customers or between various stakeholders in any business network in order to be successful. Like I said, there are different kinds of relationships. So to build a lasting business relationship, it takes consistent work. It takes consistent work. You know, as we go down, you will see why it requires consistent work. It takes selectivity. It's not just everybody. Yes, everybody is okay, but depending on what you want to achieve, you have to be very selective. Building a good business relationship is also engaging and involves dedication. It involves dedication. So if you are able to do all these things I'm talking about, you would see what will happen. You know, so what reasons why relationships are important? There is a reason. The reason why you need to get your products to be excellent, the reason why you need to have customer service to be excellent, there's a reason why relationships are important. And I said, just like your personal relationship, making time to nurture your business relationship is one of the smartest investments you can make. Nurturing your relationship is one of the smartest investments. You know, successful entrepreneurs know the importance. So there is something they do. They are good at building positive business ties with people. If you're, let me use, for example, I am a 9Mobile customer. I've been faithful to 9Mobile. So I'm not seeing them, but once in a while, they try to like send me some kind messages. They want to go beyond me just buying recharge card from them. They want to go beyond that. That's what good businesses do. That's what they do. So just like the way you nurture your relationship, you get into a relationship with somebody, even if it's your child, you give birth to a child and you nurture that child, you love that child, you're dedicated, you're committed to ensure that that child, you know, is the best anywhere he goes to. That's the way our relationship is. So let me quickly talk about 10 important reasons. I will just read them through. If you visit my website, you will get the complete, you know, explanation of this. Because of time, I just want to run through them. Number one, it enhances your communication skills. Everything used to be the way she is. Ivy is only improving every day because of relationship. Very important. That's number one. It fosters friendship. This is an important benefit of building relationship. It can even lead you to building a long-term or a lifetime relationship. Okay, let me use, for example, now I'm on set with Mr. Seton and Coach Marvel. Guess what? I've never met them, okay? But the truth is, I don't think I can be in any of the locations where they are living and I will not be with them. It's as simple as that. So relationship helps you foster friendship. And this friendship make you become friends. It helps you share fun. It must not always be business, business, business all the time. You know, I saw my SD Blessing Oyetan here. When I go to Uyo, I must go and see SD B. It started from business, but right now we have moved from business to friendship. Okay, so the business can even get you long-term trusted friends. Some of us, apart from the business we're currently doing that brought us together, some of us are doing other businesses. And guess what? It is the friends we made in the current business we are in that are our first customers. I have a perfume business. My first set of customers were my language leaders. They were my first customers, and they patronized me without a blink of an eye. They recommended me to other people. We started off from Longbridge, but you know, we have built relationships. So it's very important. It fosters friendship. You have to take this as seriously as possible. Look at it. When you're in the business, this is what I'm looking out in building relationship. It brings you repeated business. If you build relationship with somebody, you know, it can help you, apart from creating long-term relationship, the person can help you ensure that you enjoy repeated business through word of mouth publicity. Like I said, in my business, okay, my side business that I'm doing, it is still my partners who help me with word of mouth publicity. They are the ones who gave me the first referrals I had. They are the ones who gave me the feedback that helped me push the business to the next level. So relationships are important. So you don't just treat them, you know, with levity. Let me use that word. You don't treat relationship that way. So relationship can aid in your business reputation. What do I mean by business reputation? When I build a good relationship, you know, it gives me back. That is the ROR I'm talking about now. The ROR of building a good relationship, you know, can help you enjoy reputation, because the people you have built this relationship with, they turn around and trust you. They turn around and push your business for you. So you don't have to struggle and struggle and struggle and struggle. They help you to promote your business. So it's very important for me. I don't joke with repeated business. I don't joke with my reputation. So because of that, I pay attention to building relationships. Very important. So I've listed 4 things. They help you advertise your business. It enhances teamwork. They help you successfully sail through tough times. Because why do they help you sail through tough times? They have become like family to you. They have become like family. Your customers will remain loyal to you even during season of business losses and struggle. If you build a relationship, even when your business is struggling, they will stick with you because they know that you will come out. They will not only stick with you to watch you, they will stick with you to help you work to come out of that loss. That is what building good business relationship can do for you. So if you're here, you're listening to me, and you have not, seen that it is not enough to just, make everybody well-wisher. It's important for you to build relationship with either your fellow employees like you, your colleagues, build relationship with your team members, build relationship with your team leaders, build relationship with customers. It's not everybody that is your team member. There are people who are just customers. They want to buy your product and go away. You have clients. They are not your team members. It's very important because these people will stick with you. Now, business relationship also brings mutual respect. That's another thing. And business relationship helps to yield loyalty and trust. This is, for me, very important. Let me read what I wrote here. I said, when you foster tight connection in business, you build loyalty and trust between one another. By developing this kind of relationship, your business transforms from being just another company into a brand customers and partners know and trust. This is particularly important during challenging times in your business history. The more your relationship trusts you and the brand, the more they can rely on the fact that you will continue to make thoughtful and ethical decisions even when times are tough. So you need to build relationship, okay? And it also breeds personalization, whether it's a relationship with your colleague, whether it's partner or customer. So much of business success hinges on creating personalized experience. Personally, Ivory Olu, this Ivory, I have so many relationships, so many friends. Like I said, for some people, it's easy. For some people, they have to, you know, put in a lot of effort. It's not, I've put in effort as well. I've also put in a lot of effort. I will tell you when I say putting in a lot of effort, what I mean by that. But whatever the case is, please, if you want to build success in your business, look at your relationship. How do you relate with people? It's not just about your products. It's not just about that service. Do you go out of your way to create, you know, a relationship with those people? So now we're going to now talk how to create this relationship. How as Ivory. Now, everything I've listed here is personal to me. Okay, there is no, there is not a one way. It's not a one way. I'm not saying you should just follow everything Ivory has said. You look at your own relations. We are all different individuals, but I think what I'm saying is going to be a guide for you. So how do you create lasting relationship? Like I said, everybody needs to find their unique approach. Okay, it's not a one size fits all, and it will not happen overnight. There is no strong, good, healthy relationship that happens overnight, okay? However, let me show you a few tips that have helped me achieve, you know, my own result. Number one, show your personal side. If you want to create authentic relationship with others, you need to learn how to be yourself around them. Don't try to be what you're not. People like you, originality, be real. The way you are, but I'm not saying you should be rude to people. I'm not saying you should come out and, you know, just be lousy. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is come out and be your real self. Who are you? Where is that lovable you? Where is that you that people, you know, have something to learn from? Be yourself. You know, be yourself can help you deepen your connection. A lot of relationships are built in language today is because I'm just myself. I don't try to be who I'm not. I don't try to, you know, force anything. I don't try to pretend. I'm just me. And guess what? God created you to be the best. You're the only you. So if you can just be you, you will be surprised. If you can be you, if you can be the real you, you'll be surprised at what will happen to your relationship. You may think, you know, it makes you more vulnerable to your customers, but it's worth making relationship with you. You will be sure that these people, they will accept you the way you are. I've been in different places. I've worked in different places, and I try to be myself. I try to be myself. I don't try to be any other person. That's number one. Number two, first give what you expect. First give what you expect. For me, is very important. If I want you to be this to Ivory, Ivory has to be that first to you. Keep your business relationship moving forward by ensuring you're giving as much as you are getting. You may even want to put extra effort to show that you have value to share. Don't always be the person receiving. There is something about you somebody else can benefit from. So give it. You should be so generous about it. Give it. Yes, I said you should be so generous so that you don't even mind if you lose some customers. This is because kindness, loyalty, and trust will earn you the right customers. and you would have value, they will stay. So give. Stop expecting my downlines are supposed to do this. My team leader didn't do that. My SD didn't do that. My boss didn't do this. The MD didn't do that. This one didn't do. You yourself, what are you doing? What are you giving? What are you giving? Can you leave a place and people will miss you? Can you do that? Another thing for me is the God factor. Well, I'm a Christian, I'm born again, you know, and I can't do anything really without the God factor. Even the Bible says, two heads are, you know, can two people work together if they don't agree? Two heads are better than one. So for me, I pray for my relationships. I pray for my partners. I pray for my leaders. I pray for my business. I pray if I meet you today and we become, you know, friends, I pray for you. And, you know, I can't call everybody's name, but what I do is I call few names. Like if I want to pray for my SDs, I can call one or two SDs and I'll say, I use them as a point of contact. If I want to call my team leaders, I call one or two, I say, and I use it as a point of contact. Pray, pray, pray. Commit them to the hands of, let me tell you something. If the people you're working with, if your customers, your clients, your team, if they are sick, they won't do business with you. So you have to pray for them. You have to also pray for yourself. You have to pray for wisdom. You have to pray. Now, equal treatment to all. Ivory is for everybody. I treat everybody the same way. You have to learn that. You know, some people will say, because you are at this level, there are some people that cannot approach you. It is not true. It is not true. Give everybody equal treatment. Treat everybody with the same level of kindness and respect. There is no discrimination. The truth is, when you discriminate people, they run away from you. You don't know how much they can bring into the business, but you discriminate them and they shy away. Somebody who is not a performer today in your business can become your superstar tomorrow. So if you look down on that person, the person will shy away. But if you treat everybody equally, irrespective of their level, at a time, you will see what will happen to your business. You know, like I said, when you segment people, some of them feel hot. And when they feel hot, they leave. So learn to treat elder people. All that I'm saying is not easy, but you have to do it because you are committed. You know, platform field activities is not every time you see your partners, you're asking them, walk, every time. You're asking for PV, you know, every time you're asking for PV. Once they see your call, they think it's PV. Sometimes create, you know, a field activity, something that doesn't necessarily have to connect with your business. You can decide to hang out with them, you know, just play games, entertainment, go out, eat. Somebody like me, I like enjoyment a lot. You know, it does not hurt me. I'll just invite some of my people. I'll say, come to the house. Any small thing, I'll say, come to the house. Because I know that when they come to the house, we'll have time to gist, you know, we'll have time to just talk about something, you know, different from business. And if for you to plan all this fun field activity, you need to learn to check on your partners, learn to check on your colleagues, learn to check on your customers, learn to check on your clients. It doesn't take so much. It can be through a text message. It can be text, it can be email, it can be call. Just check up on them. There is nobody who doesn't like that. Everybody loves, you know, that, everybody loves attention. Everybody loves attention. So try to check in regularly. And when you're checking in, you're not checking in to tell the person that why have you not done this? No, that's not why you're checking in on the person. You're just checking in on the person to know how are you doing? How are you doing? How is family? How is business? How are you doing? I've not heard, I learned your church, people are having a program. Are you part of it? Just check in on the person. You can find out if the partner or the colleague or whoever you're building this relationship with, they have other things you're doing. Check in on them and find out how they are doing. If you are a team member in my team, and for example, you're doing another business, you have something, or maybe you sell shoes or sell clothes, I could just call you up. How are you doing? Yes, I saw that you're selling clothes. Please, can I let me just patronize you. How are you doing? How is the business? You're checking in on the person. I tell you, the person will feel loved. They will feel loved. Another thing is show respect. Show respect. Show respect is very important. Show respect to everybody. Like I said, they must not be at the same level with you or above you for you to show respect. No. Show respect to everybody. Treat everybody with kindness. Treat everybody equally. Very important. These are things I do as Ivory, really. And I know that, you know, if you do it with whatever other, you know, input you have, you will have good results. You will build good relationships. Anywhere I've worked, when I live there, I build good relationship with my people. Okay, let me just digress a little. Yesterday we had workouts, you know, I have a workout group where I do my workout, and another club invited us for workouts. I went there and I saw my former colleagues. Man, the way we were doing this thing yesterday, you'll just be wondering, who are these people? I've stopped working with them for like 4 years, but it looked like we have been together, we live together in the same house. It's very important. Very, very important, please. That's the essence of building good relationships. Ask for feedback, you know. Asking for feedback makes you a better professional. It shows people that you value their thoughts and opinion. Don't always be the one dishing out. When you dish out, find out feedback from them. How is it going? How is it going? Find out. It's important to ask your clients, your employees, your colleagues, your vendors for feedback. It will help you implement better business practices. Feedback is important. Like, you remember what I said at the beginning? When I started my perfume business, it is my language leaders who patronized me first. They are the ones who gave me feedback. And that feedback helped me take my business to the next level. Feedback is important. And when they give you this feedback, please don't get angry. There are some people who get angry at feedbacks, you know, because you don't know it all. Remember, one of the reasons why you're building relationship is for you to learn from others. You don't know it all. So when they give you feedback, embrace that feedback. Go back and do an analysis of what you are doing. Where you need to, you know, correct, you correct. It will help you a lot. It's a very important thing. Ask for feedback. You are not Pharaoh. Ask for feedback. When you give, expect feedback. Then express your gratitude. Learn to say thank you. Learn to say thank you. If you say thank you, it doesn't reduce you. It doesn't reduce who you are. When somebody does something, even when you give your team a task and they do it, learn to tell them thank you for doing it. Because they could have chosen not to do it. So learn to appreciate them. You can decide to take them out and, you know, give them lunch, give them dinner, whatever. You can decide to hang out. You can decide to do, you know, to do party is not difficult. So it's not a difficult thing. To invite people and do party is not difficult. As long as you have music and you can make food 5 or 10, it's okay. Learn to show appreciation to people. Make them feel that they are a part of you. And also learn to give praise and encouragement. Learn to encourage your team. Learn to do that is very important. I also do that. If your member, if a business partner of mine comes to me and says, this is what and what and what and what I want to do, whether the person is in my team or not, even people who are not even in language, they are in other network companies, but we are friends. When they come to me and say, this and this and this and this is what I want to do, I look at the strategy and the strategy is okay, I encourage you. The fact that you're not in the same company with me does not mean I will talk down on your strategy. No. Before somebody comes up with a strategy, the person must have thought it through. The person must have put in a lot of work. And the person trusts you to add value. That is why the person is bringing that strategy to you. So learn to support and give praise to your team, to your fellow colleagues, your partners, your business partners. Learn to do it. Then building trust is very important. Build trust, be inclusive. When I said be inclusive, this is a very important thing here. Inclusive means including people that are sometimes excluded or marginalized because they are different. You know, sometimes it looks like we try to marginalize some people for one reason or the other. Please, God created everybody. There is nobody God made lower than the other person. We are all created in the same image. So try as much as possible to ensure that while you're building professional relationship, include everybody. That person that people think cannot do it will shock you. So don't join the bandwagon. Make sure that you show interest in whatever your partners are doing. Very important. Then return kind gestures. Returning a kind gesture simply means that if somebody does something nice for you, it could be your professional relationship. If you perform a kind gesture in return, helping a colleague complete their project before deadline may be enough to encourage them to help you with your own project. So when somebody does something nice to you, please try as much as possible to return that kind gesture. Don't say, did I ask him to do? No, don't do that. Okay, so Ivy said, healthy relationship yields loyalty and trust over time, but it requires commitment as an act, not just a word. When I say commitment, if you can do everything I've listed, that is commitment. Okay, so my final thought is, because I'm soon rounding up, my final thought is that just like a personal relationship, business relationship is an investment which compounds over time. Both new and returning customer, business partners and team members, employees or colleagues place a high value on their interaction and experience with your business. While it may take more time, effort and resources to translate new ideas into a positive return on relationship, people are going to appreciate your investment in them. ROR is the value accrued by a person or a brand due to nurturing a relationship. When you're building a relationship, expect a return. So if you build a bad relationship, expect a bad return. If you build a good, healthy relationship, expect a good relationship. Now, irrespective of your business, that is what you need to do, as it is the return that puts an emphasis on positive building and long-term relationship. Thank you so very, very, very much. I hope I've been able to pass 1 or 2 points to us, and I'm open to take questions.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That is amazing. Thank you.
Wow.
Super.
Wow.
It's very educative. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow.
Wow. What a session. What a session. Wow. When
I have been writing from, you know.
Yeah. I told them to get Pike up close by. They can see now. No, she has actually overshot the time, but I find it difficult to even, because this is actually impactful. If it is the last thing we've done tonight, it's okay. If it's the last thing we've done tonight, it's okay. Thank you so much, Boss Ivory, for doing this. Now, let me say this. Now, I heard in your teaching now, and you talk about meeting people and treating people rightly and all that. The first ever time we ever spoke, when I sent the message, you responded, and I put a question, okay, when can you be free so that we can have a quick talk? You said I should give you like 10 minutes. And in about a fraction of like 6 minutes, you said you were free. My thoughts was like, maximum 10 minutes, we should be done with the talking. I just realized that after saying something, another thing will come up, and we ended up spending over 25 minutes talking. And I'm like, whoa, because that first call was actually a training for me, it was actually a lecture for me, and I took points. Now, if you remember, I had to send the message to you because someone had called me earlier that day. The person missed my birthday, and she decided to pray for me, not even with text message, church to call, and made my day. So when the call came in from you again in the afternoon, and I said, you are the second person that actually made my day, if you remember. Now, this actually shows that you live by what you preach. Because since then, the way we've been chatting, it's just as if we've met for long backstage before we started today now. And I'm like, thank God somebody said yes to Long Reach. That has actually brought many of us together like this, because this relationship thing, I can't come to knock on your door and you never said, who is Simply Said, I never heard of you. It's not possible. You are based in Calabar, I may have help or something to do, and I've just said, please, I need help. I know you oblige and you want to do. Yeah. Thank you so much, boss. We really, really, really appreciate. And normally if we have a physical meeting and everybody, we want to clap, make noise and all that, we can see the chat popping up. So what I will just do is just to unmute them for like 1 minute. Let them clap, let them say the good things they want to say. Please, love on Ivory Olu for us, please. Wow.
Thank you. Love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We love you.
Oh, super amazing.
We love you. Thank you for a wonderful presentation.
We love you. Thank you for this lecture. We are very happy.
That was a good one.
Thank you for your training.
All right. Thank you so much. Coach Marvel, have you got your question before
Yes,
I ask?
I have. I really want to appreciate her once again for this powerful session. She's actually living by what she has said. One of the points that I actually got, apart from the question I'm going to ask, is when she mentioned that, how relationship has been an asset or is an asset. And I remember, and I know that, relationship has taken me to where I am right now. It is relationship that has built, that has taken me to where I am presently. She mentioned something that relationship enhances skills. I'll tell you, when I started the academy, I actually trained under her. I am not in her team. I'm not in her training, in her genealogy, nothing connected to that. But when I saw the training, I asked my husband, I'm interested. And he spoke to her because they are friends. And she was like, oh, okay. And she admitted me into the training. And I did that training. Guess what? After the training,
exceptionally well. You need to add that.
Oh, thank you. And after the training, I told her, I went back to tell her that I would like to start an academy for my team. And she encouraged me. She didn't feel like, oh, she's gonna take all of the information, and she did not feel that way. In fact, she virtually encouraged me. She gave me, the power to really go on and to, start the academy. So I really want to appreciate you. So my question is this. There were some questions I wanted to ask, and then along the training, you actually talked about it. So the first question was supposed to be, if you have a relationship that you have built in business, and then something happens along the line, not because of you, but via the business. But you mentioned that if you have built integrity, trust, the person will be able to stay with you in those tough times that the business is experiencing. So that has been answered. Another thing I wanted to, so what I'm going to ask now, which I require an answer is, you said that, yeah, everybody's not built to be, it's not built for business relationship. Of course, I understand now that there are the 3 different categories of relationships. That strategic one, yeah, there are times you just build strategic relationship because of business. So, there are some relationships that you're trying to build, and these people are not just this easygoing type of people, but they will actually make a good relationship. So what do? Do you just keep pressing and it doesn't look like you are coming into their space? How do you handle such a?
First of all, the reason why they don't want you to break through is because they are thinking that it's just about business. And maybe they don't want to be involved in that business. Now, leave the business and move to personal relationship. There is nobody who doesn't like compliment. There's nobody who doesn't like you checking up on them. Like I said, you can build a relationship, as in diffuse their mindset that it is business, okay? Diffuse their mindset from that. Just, start a friend kind of relation. Ask the person, how are you doing? How is business? How is family? I just want to know how you're doing. We are all seeing WhatsApp status. People post things on their status. If you see what the person likes, like it. Comment. Appreciate the person. Just don't go, because when somebody understands that is business, and they don't want that business, because they don't understand, because if they understand, they will want it. They will try to lock up. So try to make the person relax and don't even talk. You know what you want, but don't go there. Because as long as you keep trying and they know that it's because of that same business, they will keep running away. So just build. I have some friends who I know that they don't want to do, for them, networking is a no. But if you see where I'm gisting with them, you'll be wondering, because they found out that it's not about the business now. I care about you. I care about your person. I care about, that's where being yourself comes in. If you have value, give them value. If the person has a need and he needs advice, give, step in, do all those things. You will break it. Before you know it, you become friends. Before you know it, the person starts seeing results on the business you are doing and will not take interest. So don't leave the business aspect. Focus on the personal relationship. Focus on building friendship and trust with that person first. Then the business can come. That way it will be easier for you.
Okay, one more question, please. Very clear. All right, one more question before you go. So you mentioned that for every relationship, you have to build it. You have to put in the work. You have to put in sacrifice, commitment, and all that. Is it supposed to be a two-way thing, or it has to just be you?
No, relationship is not transactional. Okay? It's not business. It's not give and, it's not, how do I put? Relationship is supposed to be mutual. But like I keep saying, if I show love to you, I will reap love. That is the return. Okay? I want to build a relationship with you, but I'm being me. Let me use that word. I'm being me. I'm doing everything I would have done for a friend. I'm not doing it expecting a return, but I know that the return will definitely come. It's both ways. Okay? Some people, I know where you're going to, so that you don't feel that you're bugging the person. That's where you're going to. But in such relationship, you are not in the person's space all the time. Okay. Give the person space, but also show the person that you can be a friend. Something like that. Don't be in the person's space. Not every day you knock on his door, or every day you're sending him message. The person will can even block you out. But once in a while, check up. That's where the check-in comes in. Once in a while, check in. Once in a while, check in. Before you know it, when you don't check in on the person, the person will chat me today. I'm now chat you to say, babe, what's up? I didn't hear from you. You see, because that's what it's supposed to be.
You started.
Yes. Okay. So, but don't do it expecting immediate, don't do it
immediate return.
Do back. Play your part. Just be you. Just show kindness. Just show love. Just show, all the. Okay, let me give you an example of what happened. Yesterday, I went for a burial. One of my team super leaders, they buried the grandmother. So I was there. I was part of her. Of course, she's my team member. She's not even living there, but she came to Calabar. I went for the burial. Right there at the burial place, I had some interaction with people by just setting them. serving food, serving souvenirs, got new contacts. If one particular woman just called me and said, I want to bless you, you are a good person. She doesn't know me from anywhere. You know, she said, you don't know me, but the way you just accepted us, we came to you, you were not harsh, you were polite, you were all smiles and all that. It happens. So I didn't do all those things because I was really expecting anything back. I just did it because it is me.
It's just you.
Yes, it's just me. It's just who I am. So just be you, you know, show people love, kindness, and it will be easy for you to break in.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Coach Marva. Thank you so much, FSD Ivory. Now, you are close to being a star director, and this makes it appear so easy that you've come all this way. We've seen the likes of trips you won, the cars, even with the family package. Your children are called rich kids and all that. But I just want to know, or we want to know on this platform, that were there challenges you faced in the course of your journey in this Long Reach platform? And if there were, maybe mention like 2, and how were you able to come out of those challenges?
Serious challenge. The first challenge I had was the challenge of rejection. Okay, because I've done quite a number of network marketing businesses. Long Reach was not my first. I had done like 6 or 7. And for each one I did, I dragged all my family members by force, by fire into it.
Wait. Sorry, let me cut you in there. You did how many network? 6 or 7,
like
you said?
6, yeah, including some Ponzi schemes.
Is it because you study marketing?
No, they told us that you have financial freedom from network marketing. So I want financial freedom. So I love to
I doff my cap, I beg. Wow. Go ahead.
So I dragged my family. You know what? For me, when you start any business, the first people is your warm market, you know, and your warm market then for me was just family. Okay, but now because of Long Reach and the relationship I've built, my warm market has expanded beyond my immediate family. My immediate family was my first warm market. And when I brought Long Reach to them, they categorically told me, Ivory, no. No, no, no. Even when you qualify, we'll just put your qualification on our status and celebrate you, but leave it. We are not doing. So that was number 1. So what did I do? I needed to get results to change their mind, because you know, they say result cancels insult, okay? And when you start having results, those who rejected you will want to know, even though they didn't join you, you still have results. How did you do it? So they will want to now come back to you. So rejection, the last network I did before Long Reach, I built a large team. The company had issues. So, you know, there was so many things. So trying to get them to come and join Long Reach wasn't, for me, I was even feeling somehow. Because when you achieve in a company, those you took in have not even achieved. You want to take them to another one and all that. So I faced a lot of rejection. So results was the solution to that rejection. Then the second issue I had was, I'm in Calabar here. When I joined Long Reach, there was really no place where they were doing meetings. There was really no training, really nothing, you know. But I now find out that anybody I talk to about Long Reach already knows Long Reach, already has a code. So why are you guys not doing the business? There was no commitment. Everybody was waiting when people will come in from Uyo. You know, Uyo is close to us there, and we have a lot of star directors there. Everybody was waiting for when Uyo leaders will come and do seminar here. Before, and you know what it is, when people join a business, they need to be trained. If you don't train them, they lose interest, you know. And I was new. So for me, it was very challenging. And, you know, when I tried to do seminar, some people even mocked me. Some Long Reach members even mocked me that, this one is just coming. We've been here since. Come and try. You know, all those kind of things. So what did I do? Results as well. I needed to go all out. In fact, the moment I joined, I had to disturb my SD Blessing Oyetan. She helped me a lot. I disturbed her. I told her to give me all the slides. You know, when you have been in other businesses, you learn from there. So when you go to a new one, if you still repeat what you were doing in the old one, means you're not serious. So I knew that for me to do well in language, I needed information. And I needed good information. So the first thing I did was my SD to give me all the slides she has. All. Both the one from Oyibo, the one from all the slides, bring it together. I went through those slides and I developed my own personal slide from there. So I started I started talking, branding myself. I'm always on language t-shirt. In fact, I have language t-shirt. Remember when you asked me, you know, my outfit, I was just laughing. I said, I don't have Christmas clothes because I have a lot of, I love to brand. So that's also helped me. I had to go all out. Right now, Calabar, we've produced, you know, now producing, I'm not talking about my team, Jetspeed, because I'm a team Calabar person. Calabar, we've produced trip qualifiers, car qualifiers, Diamond 7. They're not my team though, you know, but I'm glad that I had to, you know, do that to bring life back to language here in Calabar. And by doing that, it also helped my team a lot. It helped me a lot. It helped me build good relationship as well. So those are the two challenges I had there, family rejection and, you know, Calabar.
Thank you so much. For those on this call tonight, you did not hear it all. Log in to Language CIG on YouTube, subscribe there. So when our videos are uploaded, you get to get the nuggets rightly set there. Thank you so much for doing this. Now, you are a product user. We can see that all over you. Now, it will be hard for anybody to pick, these are my best. But for the sake of time, let me give you between 3 to 5 products, just mention. And you tell us, if you have testimony on it, just tell us.
Okay. Can you give me 1 minute? You know, I changed my sitting position. Can you give me 1 minute to bring those products? So that
all right.
Just 1 minute, please. Now, you know, language product, I'm how do I say? I'm a brand ambassador. I tell myself that even if I say I'm not even doing the business again, you know, whoever that registered me in this business will still be making money from me because I can't do without not using language product. I have so much I use, but for the purpose of time, let me just talk about, I just said, okay, let me talk about people like my skin a lot, the way my skin looks a lot. And they keep saying, what are you using? What are you using? What are you using? So I'll just tell you the products I use. So for my skin to be smooth and look the way it does, I just use the rejuvenating cream. And yeah, thank you. The rejuvenating cream and the snake oil. These two products is basically what I use. Now, what does the rejuvenating cream do? It treats all skin conditions. So you cannot see anything on my skin. Before the thing even appears, it has cleared it off. This rejuvenating cream is non-greasy on my skin and is suitable for all skin. So for those who say I'm fair, I'm brown, I'm dark, I'm this, I'm that, with the rejuvenating cream, you don't need to think of what color you are. It rejuvenates you like the name is. It removes scars and stretch marks. If you have dry skin, it will solve that issue. It will treat that issue of dryness. Now, I also have snake oil. You know, I actually use the two together. Now, snake oil goes beyond just for your skin. It helps me also remove stretch marks. So there's no form of stretch marks at all on my body. Now, these two products, I also use it on my hair. I use them on my hair. I don't use any other thing. apart from this same product, because it repairs damaged hair, it removes, and it is an anti-dandruff stuff. Now, I do work out as well. Sometimes after working out, I feel pains on my joints. I also use it. It's my body cream, but it also helps me with relief pain. So I'm using snake oil because it does so many things for me. Relieves pain. I use it for my hair, use it for my skin, and all that. Now, that is category 1. The second category is on weight loss. I'm managing my weight. Last year, I was so blown up that I saw a picture of myself and I was wondering whether it was really, really myself. I didn't even know I was that big until my mom yabbed me. My mom actually yabbed me seriously. So I decided to become serious. Now, what products did I use? For those of us who are also looking at weight loss, what products did I use? Spike Up. This thing, for me, is my mobile doctor. I don't go in the morning. I go in the morning before 6 a.m. It helps me with weight loss. It helps me break down metabolism. In fact, you see this cup here, it converts the water to alkaline. It purifies my water. So I'm not even afraid of the kind of water I'm going to drink. This, because I'm trying to do weight loss, I don't like eating so much, okay? So to avoid having ulcer, I also use this cup. Another thing is this. This is what I take for breakfast every morning, the coffee and the protein drink. Because I don't want to be eating so much. So after workout, I just take these two together and I'm good to go. Now, I've lost a lot of weight, but at the same time, I'm not looking flabby or sick. I'm not looking flabby at all. I'm not looking sick, but I'm still looking firm. I'm looking firm instead. And I love the way I look. I'm no longer always tired. Because when I added a lot of weight, I was always getting tired. If you tell me to walk from here to there, I want to drive. But now I have enough strength. I can walk to anywhere you want me to walk. So these are just 5. Okay, I've said 5 products in 2 minutes. So if you're somebody who is worried about weight, please take the Long Reach coffee. If you can afford this, take it. And take our water from the alkaline cup. It will help you a lot, help you with breathing, It helps with a lot of things. And if you want your skin to be beautiful, we have a lot of creams. We have other things though in Long Reach, but this is what I specifically use, But my children, they use SOD and all that.
Wow.
So
thank you so much. Thank you so much. On a last note, I know you are grateful to God for coming on board the Long Reach platform and what has happened with you over the years. And even your marriage is over 10 years and all that, I think over 12 years.
15.
Now 15 years.
Yes.
Now, we know the kind of metamorphosis from then and now and before Long Reach. I know you have something to say, but please don't be, let me just embarrass you a bit. Now,
Okay.
this is your family.
Yes.
Now, what do you say about this?
How did you do this? Wow. How did you do this?
Now, please, people on this call, see the transformation over the years. Now, without us saying much, you can actually give God glory on our behalf.
Yeah.
So can you tell us, what are the things you're grateful for? And we round off on that.
Wow. I'm grateful to God for life first. I'm grateful to God for the kind of husband I'm married to. Okay, because if your husband doesn't give you support, it will be difficult. It will be so difficult. So he had given me the wings to fly. I'm grateful to God for that. I'm grateful to God that I have, children that I love so much. Like, I play a lot with that. I'm thankful that God gave me that opportunity. And I'm thankful to God for Long Reach. I'm really thankful to God for Long Reach. I didn't know I would be who I am today. Okay, I know I was in the banking world. I was doing a lot of bank, but I didn't see life, outside the banking environment. I didn't know that there was so much more to life. So I'm grateful to God for Long Reach. With Long Reach, I've built new skills, new relationship, new family, in fact, with Long Reach, I'm happy. I'm happy. When I remember Long Reach, I just start smiling. With Long Reach, I'm very happy, and I'm thankful to God for that. I'm thankful to God for my team. You can't do it alone. You can't do it alone. So I thank God that I have the kind of people that I have. And I thank God for people like you, just meeting you, we have become friends. We gist and all that. I'm grateful to God for leaders in Long Reach, star directors. I'm grateful to God for SDMI Eduru. I'm grateful to God for him, especially. When I was talking, to you, I told you something. I said SDMI is one person that when you're looking at, no matter how tough the business is, you want to keep going. Because he only tells you things that, for me, truth, not the fact. He tells you the truth, not the fact. So I'm grateful to God that I get to meet him. I get to meet SD Oluchi. I get to meet SD Ford. I get to meet SD Toro, SD Hannah. So many, people who have impacted my life far beyond just Long Reach. Far beyond Long Reach. I'm grateful to God for it.
Wow. Thank you so much. We can go on and on and on. Yes. Thank you so much. Please, I will want our SD, Blessing Oyeton, to come up to say something about your is it what do they call you in the team? Is it are you the bulldozer or bombastic? Now you scatter ground, took the whole of Calabar and all that. So if you can come on video, there is no problem, man. But let me just ask you to unmute. Well, it will be nice we see your video. As the Blessing.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, ma'am. You're
welcome.
Good
evening. Wow, thank you so much for the opportunity. Simply
Seton,
right? I hope I pronounced it well.
Simply Seton. Yeah, I can find you for saying good evening now. Just like 300 PV. We say good morning at all times. Good
morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Wow, I am so super excited tonight. I want to recognize Coach Marvel and husband. I want to recognize SD3 Emma Eduru and all team. Thank you so much. Ivory Olu is someone that I respect so much. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Very well. Very well.
Ivory Olu, thank you so much for blasting it tonight. So I am not, will I say I'm surprised? The answer is no, I'm not surprised. No. She's one person, in fact, I call her one-man squad. One-man squad does not mean that she's working alone. When you find one leader who does not wait for her leaders, let me put it that way, she goes all out to get it done. She's self-motivated. In fact, you can tell her, she can call you today and you tell her something, give her 2 days. She's going to develop that thing and you'll be wondering, am I the one who talked to her about this? She will develop it in such a way that she becomes the author. In fact, she becomes, how do I even put it? She's such an amazing personality. She's someone who you meet. In fact, her laughter alone can brighten your day. And that is the laughter I look out for anytime we talk. She has this laughter that is like flower or sun that could put peace in your heart. And throughout the day, when you think about your conversation with Ivory, you have nothing to be, yes. So I must say with all confidence that working with her on board this platform has helped me realize that there are people that come into your life that makes it forget in a hurry. Okay, so Ivory Olu has built a team of over 3,000, 12,000, 13,000, 12 to 13,000, yeah. Our team members, she has team in so many African countries. And one beautiful thing about her is that she is one leader who does not have dull moments. Whether the going is rough, whether the going is smooth, Ivory is keeping her head up. And you find her at her best when the going is rough. So I want to use this opportunity to tell people listening to her tonight that it hasn't been easy with this young lady. When you ask her about her rough times, she just mentioned a few. Do you understand? But she's one person that when the going of is rough, that's when she's at her best. And I keep asking, where does this girl get her energy from? Where does she get all she is actually doing to put her team on the spotlight? So please, if you're here listening to her today, all what she has said is nothing but the truth. I have a meeting, but I had to stay all true because when it has to do with her, I don't joke with her because I know what she has done for people who are not under jet speed. In fact, for the whole language, let me put it that way. So I want to thank the organizers of this event tonight. I want to say that if you're listening to her and other leaders, it hasn't been easy with everyone, but we all stay put because we know we are on the right track. We know we've got the best. And for it to work for you, you need to put in your best shots. That is what we have been doing. All the leaders you've been admiring, as the Eduru, Coach Marvel, and the husband. And I haven't had the opportunity to actually work with him, but I'm so excited. We have such an energy and fire in Team Emmanuel Eduru. So thank you so much for having Ivory. Thank you for also giving me the opportunity.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Please open your calendar for us. We are coming to you very soon. We are coming for
that would be nice. No problem.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, my
right. I give you Bishop 1 minute. 1 minute to just say something.
Okay. Please, can I say something before Bishop comes out? Bishop is my Bishop. Oh. Bishop is, Bishop is one person that anytime we talk, me and him, it's like iron sharpens iron. You know that relationship of iron sharpens iron. We're not even under the same team, but every time we talk, it's like, wow, there is something to get from him. And I appreciate him a lot because he's very open. He's an open person. He's an open person, and I love open people. And he's also ready to learn. So when he calls me, he's learning from me. Myself, I'm learning from him. So he's just an amazing person. I love him. I appreciate him. I celebrate him. And I'm always out to work with him at any level. So Bishop, before you say anything, thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, boss.
Thank you so much. Boss Ivory, I love you. You are very dear to me. Wow, I want to say a very big thank you on behalf of CIG. I want to say thank you for honoring us. Thank you, SD Oyeto. You are just too much. You are next. Get ready. We will trouble you. We will bring you. We will pull you and bring you to CIG Nightlife because people need to hear about your story also. FSD Ivory, I want to say a very big thank you to you for one reason I will never forget. Two. Number one, you granted me the ability to dance with you in Kenya in 2019. I will never forget. I will always appreciate that. Sorry, in 2018, December, when we're in Kenya on a long reach trip. And I felt so great dancing with this wonderful leader. And I didn't know hidden in this woman is a lot of treasures, a lot of intelligence, a lot of knowledge. And then the second thing was when I sent some of my team members, somebody from Kenya, somebody from Sweden, and somebody here in Nigeria, and someone in UAE to your training, to your school, your academy, and you trained them. And then we also started the Wealth Academy, and that also broadened the knowledge base of the business. Thank you. You are just an amazing person. Words cannot describe how much you have been a blessing to me. I thank you. You are a sister. You are a darling. You are a wonderful sister. God bless you. On behalf of
Bishop,
CIG, say thank you. Thank you.
Bishop, you are owing me 50 PV. All right. On a last note, because our time is fast spent, we'll call up the chief servant of CIG and the author of the book, Made in Worry, the boss himself, and the founder of Emmanuel Eduru Foundation. We saw some videos that passed through this week and pictures. So we say congratulations once again, boss. So let's welcome Emma Eduru, 3-star director.
Okay, well, I was just enjoying the whole show and you guys want me to say something. First of all, I want to say a massive thank you to the JetSpeed team and with due respect to my fellow SD in the meeting. Thank you for giving us such a wonderful firebrand in the platform that we could collaborate with in person of Ivory Olu. And your upline, SD Oyeto, is somebody that we all know and give her that respect because of she operates with the fear of God. And once you have the fear of God around you, everything around you will work. That does not mean challenges are not there. Everybody has gotten their own share of crisis time and came out of it and became stronger. So I know the day we'll bring her here, if the crew will be able to reach her and she agrees to come, it will be another mind-blowing section because she has a whole load of things to share with us. I so much love the masterclass this evening. She said a whole lot of things and I didn't know time has gone so far because she kept dropping. And these things are for free. I know what I spent to come and acquire a masterclass knowledge from the United Kingdom here. And we give it out for free in Long Reach platform. It is not to be taken for granted. I look at people that attend the meetings. I pity so many leaders that are here because they need to understand what it means to move with your followers. At least get some number of people that will follow you in everywhere you go, they should be there. If you are a true leader, you must have at least 3 persons that follows you all the time. A leader, you see the president of a nation, you see the governor, they don't work alone. You cannot be a leader and you are alone. Then who are you leading? You must have at least 3 persons. So leader Ivory Olu, we are grateful. CIG Global is grateful to you for coming to give us a knowledge that is necessary to push our business forward. I want to appreciate the scouting crew, the technical crew, those that are in the studio, those that are behind the scene, making things to work out, the entire crew. I don't want to mention their names because of time. I say a big thank you for keeping the CIG flag flying. You guys are doing a great work. In fact, sometimes I don't know what happens. I just see flyer, I just see things. You negotiate for people to come and feature as our guests and all that. You are indeed building something for yourself for the future. I can assure you that. Now, to summarize my speech this evening, everybody that is on this call, there is a message I want to give all of us. It's a take home. Judging from all that we heard today, I am lending my voice, most especially when she said, always get feedback from people you do business with. It's very important, feedback. And when the feedback comes in form of a critique, please don't get angry. It's key. It shows your attitude. It shows if actually you are ready for business. Because if you are ready for business, you should be able to know how your product, your services are faring, or how it is affecting the lives of the people you are selling to. Now, keep learning. If you want to grow in this business, keep learning. Don't stop learning. Learn from everybody, new members, old members, leaders, and young upcoming leaders. It will help you. Everybody cannot be a leader. Rank alone is not enough to make somebody a leader. We have some people that are leaders by charisma. Some people are leaders by their training. Some people are leaders by their exposure and experience. Some people are leaders by their rank. So you must listen to everybody. I want to give us an advice. Avoid two network or referral bees the same time. It will kill your long reach business. Yeah. Don't do long reach business together with any referral business that will need people, because you are going to confuse your team members. Always identify your area of strength. If Mr. A is good in selling products and you are not good in selling products, don't struggle to go and be selling products. Look for what you are good in. Is it talking to people? Is it organizing seminars? Is it training? Is it recruiting? Look for where you are good at and push it to the last. Push the business and be conscious of time. Always be conscious of time in this business, because in the business world, time is the only thing you cannot replace. Everybody is given equal time, 24 hours. How you use it matters. Try to recruit and sponsor those you recruit. Don't just recruit alone. Try to recruit and sponsor those you recruit. Don't recruit alone. If you want your team to be sustainable, don't be shy to join hands with your fellow long reachers, most especially in the social media, to promote the long reach brand. Don't see a post that has to do with your brand and walk past. It means there is no attachment between you and that brand. If truly that is your brand and somebody is posting your brand, celebrating and promoting it, don't just walk past. Give a like if you cannot give a comment. Where they are celebrating, do you know why? Because every VIP, every Diamond 4, Diamond 6, you benefit from the global sales. So you have a share for every sale that is made anywhere in the world, as far as the brand is concerned. So these are my advice for everybody that have come here today. Please learn how to carry your team members along, to learn what you are learning. It will help you. May God be with us all from every point we are listening into this Zoom call. I thank all the participants of today's meeting. Those regular members, that does not fail. Please try to put them into action. Putting it into action is what makes the difference. And also, I want to encourage diaspora team members, all of you in diaspora. That when I say diaspora, everybody that is outside Nigeria. Nigeria seems to be the biggest market. Don't be scared. Don't say, oh, because I'm not in Nigeria, that's why I'm not doing it well. Don't be intimidated by that. I can tell you something is going on. The smaller markets are picking up very fast. There are a lot of fertile ground in the diaspora market now. Please plug in and take it serious. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
Thank you so much, boss. Thank you so much. So once again, we want to thank you, FSD Ivory Olu, for doing this for us. We don't actually take it for granted. It's really, really, really an amazing session we've had. Thank you so much. If you are yet to subscribe on the YouTube page for Long Reach CIG, go to YouTube, subscribe, click on the like button, and there are several videos you can watch there for your knowledge. Thank you, everyone, and have a good night.